Hello, 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 Divine. Welcome to my channel. It's called RFU Tarot. Why? Because I do and follow what's right for me. You should too, and fuck who don't like it. And yes, I do cuss because I'm grown. If you don't, or if you don't like it, bye. The fuck? Now, don't manipulate my videos to fit your shit. You understand me? Either it's your shoe or it's not. I mess with energy. So it might be your shoe and you just might got it on the wrong foot. You feel me? Also, this is general, which means that I'm reading for a lot of people at once. So take your piece and don't be greedy. Timing is divine, regardless of the title or the time you seeing this. It's when you're supposed to see it. Just let your intuition guide you to the message that Source has for you. And don't be shy with them likes, subscribes, and shares because I like all that shit. You feel me? Alright, so let's get into it. So today's reading is going to be like what the fuck is up type energy. So basically what I'm tapping into right now is like the divine energy. So it's masculine and feminine at this level in the way that I'm differentiating it for the purpose of this read. So there will be cards on this side for the masculine and cards on this side for the feminine. And it's basically the energies that are in your vortex or around your vortex, energies that may be pulling you together in union, or for those who are single, pulling you closer to your divine counterpart. So either it's going to resonate or it's not. It'll be very clear to pick whose energy is what. Like I said, just let your intuition guide you and we'll see what the fuck pops out. So when I was meditating on it, it felt like the message was going to be more so for like the singles that are coming into union. And so what I was feeling in my meditation was, it was like a masculine and feminine energy that was on the very same page. Like they were mirroring each other. They were doing the very same things. They were at the very same place. Just at two different physical places type shit. And it's like they are coming together. Like there's a divine magnetism between the two right now. They are physically coming together. And there's some type of karmic, what I'm feeling is like some karmic female energy that's like 3 to 4 months old, like some summer fling type shit. And, you know, it might have been misconstrued for maybe something a little deeper. Again, this could be on the side of the feminine or the side of the masculine, whoever resonates with this. But one of y'all had a little summer fling ding ding a ding, and you know, little baby's not trying to leave. And little baby could feel this energetic pull between you and your divine counterpart. And even though you might have tried to dead that shit in this karmic's mind, you know, they still might got a chance, or they still gonna take a chance, or they not letting you go in their mental, physical, spiritual 3D existence. They are thinking of you. You know, they probably calling you and texting you even though you're not answering or responding. You might look up and see this motherfucker and just feel like on some, well, damn, nigga, was you waiting on me at the door type shit? Like, it's that energy, like almost like a, if I can't have you, nobody will, motherfucker. Like, you know, a little bit, cray cray, a little bit. So, I don't know. We're going to pull some cards and see what the fuck is up. Like I said, for like the next couple days, like what I'm feeling is like the next 3 days, the next, you know, 72 hours type shit. This will be the energy of the divine collective. You know, those coming into union and those who are in union. This will speak on the energies in your vortex, around your vortex, what's pulling you together, what's bringing you apart, all that type of juicy good shit, you know, the TT. So for the purposes of this read, I have several different decks that I've already picked out and I've already pre-shuffled. Excuse me. I've already pre-shuffled and set my intentions. I've done all that good shit. So for the purposes of this read, this is called the Wheel of the Year Tarot. This will be what it feel like. You know what I mean? So these will be the emotional plane, like how masculine feels, how feminine feels, in their own private, vortexes, and in their magnetic divine, you know, in their pulling together, in their strengthening of the union, whatever the fuck it is, right? This will be what it feels like. So, let me pull some cards and see. Wait, is it upside down? No, it's not. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't upside down, and look what's on the bottom. The Ten of Cups. So, I don't know who the fuck energy this was, if it was masculine or feminine, excuse me. But this is like, the energy crowning the read already. Like going into this motherfucker, we on some union shit. You feel me? So if you are already in union, or if you are, getting your ducks in a row to come into union, understand that, that shit is going to be everything. So let's bring forth messages that are most important with clarity in respect of how masculine feels at this present moment. How's masculine feeling at this present moment? Spirit, give me the message clearly. Oh, he's feeling like the emperor. Like I said, he's on his shit, right? Y'all in the very same place doing the very same thing. So if you on your shit, you got to know that he's on his. He's on top of his spiritual shit. He's on top of his finances. He's on top, like, he is got all ducks in a row. He means business. He ain't on none of the, this is like the emperor is almost seemed like the grandfather, I believe. Hold on, what is it? I'm trying to think, like, is it king? I meant, damn. Is it? No, this is like the father. So this is like an older man, wiser man. This is a nigga that's done playing. Okay? Plus, look at him. Good Jesus. I'm getting all type of sexual vibes off his card, and I don't know why. Because I never had. Look at him with his feet in the rose petals, honey. With them strong-ass legs, honey. Ugh. With this brown... It just looks... The blanket looks yummy right now, don't it? Jesus. Oh, my God. I'm getting all type of honey vibes and just yummy good stuff. That's how he's feeling right now. Like, he's the shit. Okay, so Source, how's Divine Feminine feeling right now? Give me the message clearly, please. How's Divine Feminine feeling at this present moment, or over the next 72 hours, the next 3 days? Okay, well, she's convoluted, honey, or complicated or something, or she just don't want to say something. Honey, Divine Feminine is trying not to speak or something. Come on, Source. What? Give me the message clearly for Divine Feminine. If she ain't trying to speak, bring it on up out of her. There we go. Oh, so this is the Death card. You might be Scorpio. Let's see, with the Emperor card, it's kind of like an earthy, like an earth, what is that, Taurus, what is that, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. With the Divine Masculine, she's, why do I keep saying that? Divine Feminine, she's more in like a Scorpio. She might be a Scorpio. I'm getting very heavy Scorpio off his card, and I am Scorpio, so this just feels like me in the card. Like, she has, honey, done been through it all, and she's cool. She is forging her way through anything. Nothing is gonna stop her, honey. She's got all the elements surrounding her. Fire. There's these white flowers over here. That's like purity. She's got pumpkins growing. That's, harvest and fruition. Things growing from the fruits of her labor, honey. She looks like she might be pregnant. So she's, she's just very fruitful. Even though this is the Death card, she just, this one feels just very fruitful to me. She don't feel like the Death card. She feels like resilience, strong, just like him, knowing, confident. You know what I mean? Like, she's in her power, honey. Just like the Emperor. She is matching his fly right now. Fuck you mean. She's very comfortable in self. She's very much knowing of who she is and what she does and why she ticks, honey. Psh. That's what I'm getting with Divine Feminine. You might be dealing with a, what am I getting? Scorpio, I'm getting Scorpio, Virgo, Libra off of this card. So, if you are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and you're in the masculine energy, you may be dealing with the feminine energy that is Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, is what I'm getting. Like, she's very much matching your fly. Like, y'all are very much, you know. So I'm feeling like these are how you all are feeling about yourselves in the present moment. Like, nigga, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I done did the work, and I know that I'm worthy at this point. So where is my, not where is my opponent, but where is my counterpart, right? So this is the energy of the union, temperance, balance, alchemy. You know what I mean? That's what I get. She's patiently and carefully, precisely mixing the ingredients that it takes to sustain what I'm getting, to sustain and truly manifest a everlasting, long till beyond death do us part type shit. That's what I'm getting. Like, we don't die and leave each other. We die in the physical realm, ascend, and then reincarnate or do whatever, and we find each other again. That's what I'm getting. If for temperance to be coming out in the union, because the purple is the union, right? Purple and blue and pink come together and make purple. So this is the union. This is masculine, this is feminine. So dopeness all around. Even spiritually, when y'all become in union, it's just fucking dopeness. Yes, I'm loving this shit. I'm also getting more water vibes off of this card too. So definitely with the Scorpio thing. And this has got snow in it, and it's got blossoming flowers. This is again the resilience, the sustainability, right? Mixing all elements, alchemy, period. Okay, so source, give me I didn't even finish the question. So masculine, I don't know why I'm fucking it up today. Masculine must be real excited to tell you how he feels, because this shit jumped out before I even got done with the question. So how does masculine feel about you? Four of Pentacles, like keep away, like let me see. It's keep away, but it's keep away because I have lost so much. It's not a greedy keep away. It's like I'm getting the word hibernate, but I know that's not the fucking right word. What is it that they do though? They like, how they pack away all the food or whatever it is. Listen, I'm not big on animals, okay? I'm not a fucking vet over here, but I'm just getting the sense that, like, before the bear hibernates, either he eats a whole lot or he packs away a whole lot of meat or food or something. Like, that's what I'm getting with this Four of Pentacles. It's like, not that he's greedy, but it's like he's I almost had it, and I almost had it, and I fucked it up. Spirit almost gave it to me. What is it? Preservation, like preserving, like making sure that, like, it's not a greedy thing. It's like, I done been without. You know what I mean? I know what it feels like for a motherfucker not to love me right. For somebody to keep away some shit. For somebody to be selfish with some shit. So how does divine masculine feel about his divine feminine? He feels like he's keeping he's keeping away his good shit. He's preserving all of his love, all of his pentacles, keeping them in his stash as in an effort to give them to you, because he understands he done been at a place as the polarity, right? In order for us to really know what joy is and to really experience love and happiness, we have to go through extreme hurt and going without and a sense of lack, and you know what I mean. That's the polarity. As far right as the pendulum swings, is just as far as to the left as it swings. You know what I mean? Rhythm and flow. And so he understands what it feels like for somebody to keep away, to hold back, to not truly give all of self. So right now, how he feels towards you is he's preserving all his true love, all his real feelings, all his pentacles. He's preserving that shit for you. That's how divine masculine feels for you. And he wanted to hurry up and let you know that. Like, baby, it's all yours. What is the song? I just had it too. So how does divine feminine feel about masculine at this present moment or over the next 72 hours, the next 3 days? Oh, no, she feels like 6 of Wands. She feels like, she's ready to celebrate. Like, she is, she's taking in your love even before union. Like, she could feel you. And again, remember I said that it's like this divine magnetism. Even your karmic feels it. The one that you let go, she feels it. So you better know that your divine feminine feels it. You know what I mean? It's just some shit that you can't deny. It's in the universe. It's already, I feel it in the air. That's what I just got. Beanie Siegel. Yeah, like, she knows it. She knows you're coming. She's receiving. Look at her. She's waiting on you. She's receiving you. She's celebrating you. She's already standing in her physical 3D world as if you are already there, honey. Dopeness. Dopeness. Hold on, I want to check the numbers real quick. So the Emperor card is the number... So it's the number 4. So the Emperor card is the number 4 card, right? So the 4 of Pentacles came out on top of the 4 card, the Emperor card. So that's synchronistic right there, 4 and 4. Then Temperance. Let me see what that number is. I think that's 14. Yeah, that's 14. So that's another 4. Another 4. 1 and 4. That makes 5. So maybe in what's keeping the union from coming together is the lack of alchemy. But that didn't even feel right coming out. Y'all don't have a lack of alchemy. It's there. It's 14 breaking down to a 5, and 5 is conflict, right? Change. Okay, it's change, right? And that's using the elements, the alchemy part, right? Okay, so that speaks of that. That makes sense. And then we have, of course, the 6 of Wands, and then we have Death, which is that 13? I believe so. So over here we have 13, which is also a 4. And then we have 6. So we have 3 4s, 5 and 6. So you, the way you feel, and your divine feminine are all on the same vibrational frequency. You're all number 4s. Your union is a step ahead of you. It's number 5. That's why you have that magnetism, because it's a greater number than you. A greater spiritual number at that. 1 through 5 for me is spiritual. After that, it's where it transcends into our 3D. And then we have the 6, right? And what did I just say? After 5 is when it transcends into our 3D. So this is why she feels this way. Because she's already on your vibrational frequency. She knows you're coming. She knows that divine is pulling y'all together. She already is knowing this shit. Trust that your divine feminine is very intuitive. Okay? Very intuitive. And she's already, like I said, she's already celebrating you in her 3D world as if you are already there, because she knows vibrationally you are. Okay? Beautiful shit. And then what did I have on the bottom? Justice. 11. Divine number. This is why. Because y'all are made for each other. This is not what you need. I mean, it is what you need in a sense, but this is not what you need in a possessive, clinging matter. But this is not only, what you just want or what you might desire in your own ego or in your own mind, your own thinking, but this is what is meant for you. This is what was made for you. This is what was alchemically cellularly put together. I fuck that word up every time, but at a cellular level, I still fucked it up. Y'all shit was alchemically made by the universe to be together. Your DNA and her DNA, period, was mixed by the planets, by the universe, by source. It was all divinely written. That's why y'all being magnetically pulled together. And even the karmic fucking knows it. Even the fucking karmic knows it. That's probably why you're over here in this keep away energy, because you feel that fucking karmic. You know that she's still lurking. So you're like, oh, no, 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 bitch. This is all for my divine feminine. Real shit. And listen, boo. Because, see, I'm single right now. So this is my masculine over here. I love you for that shit, my nigga. Keep doing that. Listen, we do not like no friendly nigga over here. No. I heard a whole bunch of my feminines in the corners, in the backs, like, no, 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 bitch, we don't. No. So keep doing that shit, my baby. We like all that shit. Who? You know how to make a bitch, man, don't ya? You know, that's what I just heard. Ooh, I like y'all together. Y'all gonna cut up. I like y'all together, honey. Ooh, y'all gonna fit so perfect. Even with even in y'all's energies to each other, 6 and 4, y'all complete each other. Come on now, give me one more card for the union of how the union feels emotionally. How source views the union. This is what this is, because that's what that card signifies. Source is feeling. So what else does source feel about this union of the divine feminine and divine masculine vibrating at number 4s in unions? I had the two. This was upside down, and I don't even usually call them in reverse, but I felt it on this one. It was 2 of swords in reverse. And again, though, but are they really fighting? Because look at their faces. They don't look like they fighting at all. It looks like they standing in something that could be potentially destructive. And then are they fighting each other, or are they playing that, what the fuck is that thing called? Fruit Ninja or whatever, where they like cutting through the fruit. Like, it's really a game. It's not really, it's not really a conflict. It's like a game is what I'm getting, type shit, with the Fruit Ninja reference. Yeah, like it's not truly a choice. Like, it's not really a conflict or a battle, or, it's not truly that. It's because twos are what? Twos are balance, right? Twos speak of, you know, like chance, like fate, right? Twos are like fate, so it's like a game of fate. That's how Source feels right now. It's a game of fate. It's not a battle or a conflict. Like, we know this shit's gonna happen. It's just a game of fate, of divine masculine and feminine continually doing what is best for union, right? And I feel like this goes right here. So this might be more so geared to the masculine energy. Maybe you're playing with fate a little bit with this karmic over here, that's just still like clinging on for fucking dear life, like with the fucking hawk claws and shit. Like, this bitch she's not even a hawk, she's a crow. She's like a catfish or some shit. Like, I don't know. Overall energy is judgment. The overall emotional energy of this read is judgment. My nigga. What did I say? I mean, he didn't already. You have already made the choice, so I'm not gonna be that hard on you, masculine, because you have already made the choice. You boot scooted this bitch about 3-4 months ago, in when it was like real, when summer, spring was just cracking off, and every nigga was trying to see and be seen. Like, right around that time, you might have met her, or and it was just like some hit and miss shit. It wasn't even no real shit. It was like you wasn't even hit. See, I don't want to be so vulgar like that, but I'm saying, like, when I say it was a hit and miss thing, like, you were in and out. It wasn't something stable or consistent for you, so you didn't take that shit serious. However, your karmic did, and she is clinging on for fucking dear life, okay? So even though you have made the judgment call, you have to now see it through. Boom. Okay? Because look at her. You know what I mean? She's grounded with one foot. So it's like she knows She's done stood on it, but now you gotta really stand in it though. You can't just touch on it and then play with it. You know what I mean? Like, because for the karmic, she feels like you're playing with it. So you gotta fix that shit. You gotta stand all the way up in that and really shine the light on the fact that no, bitch, you're not the divine feminine for me, and you're fucking my shit up. I need you to back on out, bitch, for real, because she may be the energy that's playing with fate. You know what I mean? If this bitch is smart enough to know that there's something universally magnetically pulling y'all together, who's to say this bitch ain't smart enough to be trying to separate y'all? She could be the one playing with the fate with this fucking Two of Swords right here. Alright, so now I'm gonna pull from this other card. I mean, from this other deck, right? Well, hold on. I ain't gonna get into that first because this one is a harsher deck, and the I'll give you the spiel on it when I start pulling from it. But I'm going to pull from some of these other ones first before I get to that one, because I don't want to fuck y'all up like that by starting off with that. Okay? So, what am I going to do now? Is it the energy of it, or is it the challenge of it? Let's do the energy of it first. Okay, so we're going to pull some cards from... Excuse me. My throat is feeling like dry as fuck. It feels like, hold on, excuse me. My throat feels dry. It feels restricted a little bit. Like, it's like force on my fucking throat. So, like, somebody might be pressuring you to say some shit, or you might feel pressured into saying something about pressure in a conversation. Like, you might somebody, I don't know who this is for, but somebody is still giving into people pleasing behaviors is what I'm getting with that energy. Like, somebody is, it's like you saying some shit you really don't mean. It's the energy I'm getting. You saying some shit you don't really mean, whoever that's for. Let that shit sit where it may. But anyway, with this deck, and this is the energy oracle deck, I believe. Don't let me fuck it up. Y'all know I'm not even really good with the deck shit, but whatever. With this deck, I'm gonna get the energies. Okay, so this is like the what's going on at a soul level, right? This is the emotional plane is what we pulled already. This is more at a 5D. This is your ascended higher self, like soul level. This is what this deck will reveal for us. So let's jump right into this shit. So, Source, let me get some clear messages of how Divine Masculine is feeling at a soul level about himself. Let's start off with that, about himself. Ooh, I got 2 cards. So this is, I'm going to say the first one is about himself, and the second one is about you. Because that's how I was going to pull him, about him, and then about the union. So the first one was appreciation in reverse, which is the number 6 card. So in this card, it's like what I get off this card is like an asshole, like a pompous bitch. Like, she got this flower in her hand, and she's holding it like, duh, this is a fucking flower. But, bitch, no, this is the only flower that's fucking growing in your dead-ass garden. So, that's the vibe I'm getting. It's appreciation, but it was in reverse. So, I'm getting like, this bitch is not even appreciating the only fucking flower that is growing in her dead-ass shit. Like, bitch, all your shit's dead, bitch. I brought life to your shit. This is this karmic energy over here. This is why you're feeling like this about yourself. You're feeling unappreciated because you probably brought life to this bitch. Huh. You was the only flower blooming in her dead-ass shit. And this bitch wasn't even appreciative of the seed or of the exchange, whatever it was. It don't got to be that vulgar because I feel like that came off vulgar. But I said that because her shit's dead. It's only one type of flower growing in her shit, and she's holding it up in this picture like, duh, this is a flower. Like, what are you looking at? It's a fucking flower. No, bitch, it's the only flower that's growing in your shit. And it's the number 6, which is the opposite of how emotionally your divine feminine counterpart feels for herself. She is, well, that's opposite of how she feels about you, right? Because this is how divine masculine feels about himself right now at a soul level. This is how your divine feminine feels about you right now at an emotional level. Do you see that? How y'all mirroring each other? How y'all put, your weaknesses in this present moment are for the next 72 hours. Your weaknesses in this time is the strengths of your divine counterpart. If you allow yourself in the union, she can help you in your places of weakness over the next 3 days. This is the energy that's resonating off of you. This is in her heart. This is in your soul. You feel me? They're not far from, the two are not far from each other. This is how you feel in your soul about yourself. This is how she feels in her heart about you. Come on now. And they're both 6s. You know what I mean? So that's the correlation. That's the synchronicity. Now, how do you feel about your divine feminine? That this is a caring connection. This is the number 5. But also remember, at first you felt about her like it was at a number 4, like it was a keep away, because you had this karmic over here still trying to play tag along on some bullshit. So now you have progressed from the 4 to the 5, caring connections. This is you standing in the light. Don't they look, like they are just sun gazing, sun bathing? They are sitting out there sucking up the light. They are both in light in this caring, equal, spiritual, because this is the last number in the spiritual realm, in this caring, equal, regenerative energy, spiritual based connection. You went from the 4 to the 5. This is how you feel at a soul level about your divine feminine. Understand that? And these are, all of this shit's synchronistic. 4s and 5s and 6s. That's all. 4s and 5s and 6s. Okay, so what is the soul level energy? The core of this divine union. Well. I got a lot of fucking cards. I feel like these ones... Hold on, wait. I gotta see. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, these ones are for the feminine. These ones are for divine. How the divine is viewing your union at a very soul core source level. Right? Right. And what is the energy crowning this read? The soul level core energy is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And what did I say? This would be the deck that would give us the energies at a 5D level. Ain't that what I started off by saying? And this is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, with the number 39 breaking down to 11. A divine number. 1 and 1 make the 1. That's what happens when you come into union with your divine counterpart. 1, because you're both divine, right? So 1, divine masculine, and 1, divine feminine, make the 1, which is a direct extension, a direct co-creation of source. So, when you fucking with these karmics, it's 1 and 1 make 2. Because that shit just there's no source in it. There's no spirituality in it. There's no soul core base in it. So it's just 1 and 1 make 2. Again, that's where this 2 came in. Ain't that what I spoke on earlier? This is your karmic playing with fate. 1 and 1 make 2. That's exactly why that message just came out. But when you come into union with your divine counterpart, it's 1 and 1 make the 1. A direct extension of source. Something that's divinely created, my baby. Everything else is a test. Yeah, so, Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, I don't even know what the fuck he do, but I'm going to look it up, and I suggest you do too. If you resonate with this shit, Google this nigga if you don't know who he is. Because I don't know exactly who he is, and I'm going to Google this shit. Okay? I don't know everything, nigga. I'm still learning, too. We all learning. We going to learn together, okay? How about that? Let's do it like that. Shit. If we all learn together, goddamn it won't feel so heavy, so hard, so quick, so, you know, whatever. We do it all together, goddamn it. We can do it in much smaller increments, goddamn it. But anyway, what is the soul core source energy of this divine union? So the card we got out first was all tied up with the energy of 5. And then blossoming abundance with the number 3. So from this 2, right? Even sources going ahead with plans. You know, I just heard the show must go on. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled program, right? So even with this karmic bitch over here playing with fate, this 2, source is like, bitch, no more. We're going up to 3 at a source core cellular. I got it, bitch, but I had to say it like short but shorty, but I got it. Okay? But at that soul core cellular level, motherfucker, it's progressing. What does it say? Blossoming abundance. This shit is blossoming over the next 3 days, 72 hours. This is the core energy of your magnetic energy, divine energy. This is how Source feels about your union. Oh, it's blossoming, bitch, whether you like it or not. It's coming. Psh, abundance, too. Look at that shit. Look at nature responding to that shit all around you. My nigga, listen, I'm getting all type of weird and horny vibes from this card. Like, y'all got some heavy sexual chemistry, my nigga. For real. Listen, when y'all come together, oh, my nigga. When I tell you the feeling I just had in my throat, when I just swallowed and breathed it out, like, I'm telling you, it's like, I'm trying to think of a not so vulgar way to say this, but you are literally going to drink from the fountain of youth that is y'all. Okay? I don't know how to say it, but it's going to be just good. Just fucking good, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know that was vulgar, and I tried to PG-13 it. I swear to God I did. I really did. I tried my hardest, okay? I really did. I really fucking did. And so then we have the 23 with the 2 and the 3 coming together, right? Because we had 2 and then that turned into 3. So when the 2 and the 3 come together, then we all tied up. Listen. Source got something for you. You hear me? Because look at her. Is she tied up or is she not? Because, and then she's like halfway hiding behind a bush. Like, I'm pretty sure she can get out of those ties. Like, I'm not feeling this in a bad way. I'm feeling this in a very heavy sexual way. Oh. Ooey gooey goodness. Do you hear me? Ooey gooey goodness. Like, listen, y'all are going to be so totally accepting of each other because this is a divine union. I'm getting like some spiritual baths together, like being at one with nature, like some outdoor. You see where I'm going with this. You see it. You see it. I'm trying to get it right so you can see it. You see it. Because even look with the fairy over here. Like, there's several ways she can get out of those ties. And is she really hiding? Like, I'm all tied up. That's what I'm getting from this card. That's what I'm getting from this card. A whole lot of sexual energy, baby, yeah. So over here for the feminine, what she feels at a soul source core level about self is 36, which is the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And the second chakra is the throat chakra, right? And I believe earlier I was talking about being pressured to say something or saying things you don't mean, but I'm not getting that energy with this card. Let me meditate on it for a second. And then it's the third. It's 3 and 6, which breaks down to a 9. And with those three numbers, you get the trilogy. And the energy that I was feeling from this card is like, second chakra is the throat, but the way that she's looking at me, the way that I'm feeling her, is more so like a intuitive, telepathic communication. Especially with that 36 breaking down to a 9, that's, the trilogy. I told you, little baby over here is hella tapped in. She's tapped in, and she is inducing, honey, this magnetism that is being produced by the universe at this moment. Like, she is in co-creation with Source. And I'm telling you, the vibe is very high. But I'm sorry, let me show y'all this card. I was just over here chilling with little baby because honey feels good. Like, I was getting all type of intuitive hits from your divine feminine, and let me tell you, my brother, little baby gets deep. Like, she is intelligent on so many different fucking levels, bro. Like, dude, for real, she is such a soulful woman, bruh. Like, oh, wait. I just want to sit in her energy for a second because I feel like, this is my energy because I am, feminine or whatever, divine feminine, but it feels good to resonate with in this other energy that's like mine, bro. Listen, when I can step outside of it and feel it from this aspect, because it's different when you're just walking around like this shit, right? You don't really realize it. It's like when you first start losing weight. Like, you go around people and they like, oh, bitch, you are really doing good. You're losing weight. But you don't really see it as quickly as other people see it because, you're sitting with yourself every single day. So it just, you don't notice how hard you're going. That's what I'm getting. You don't even notice how much work you're putting in, how hard you're going, how good, pure, genuine, deserving, receiving, instant manifestation. Like, I'm getting so much from this energy, girl. Yes. Again, like, remember, that's what I was getting with that death card. Like, little baby is tapped in purity, fruition, whatever. She's, she could fight fire with fire. Little baby could do all things. Thank you, Spirit. And then how does she feel at a soul core level about this union? What is her energy at a soul core level about this union? Lil Baby said 32, breaking down to a 5. It's the door to spirit. Understand what she's saying that she feels for you at a core level. It is the door to the other half of her spirit. She already knows that you are her divine counterpart. Maybe not even in the physical 3D world yet, but Lil Baby has a deep knowing of your energy orbiting around her vortex, and that she is consciously pulling you towards her, and that she understands her importance in your life and yours and hers, and that this is completely equal and regenerative. Now I'm gonna fuck up my words, but y'all know what I'm saying. And I just got a big gush of cold air, like refreshing cold air though, not like stopped me in my tracks though. It felt like how when you first get out the shower and it's too fucking hot, you feel like you might fucking about to pass out or some shit, right? And then you step out right out of the shower, and it's not no fucking cooler in your bathroom, but for some reason, when you open up the fucking curtain and you step out for the first time, you get that little piece of gush of, like, I can breathe. Like, that's what I felt like. Like, that's how she feels about you at a soul level, my nigga. Like, she feels like you gonna make her breathe. Like, ugh. What was that song? Like, I can't breathe without you or some old shit. Yeah, that's what it was. I can't breathe without you. Or some old shit like that. I can't think about it. So then this card is the Legacy Tarot deck. And for the purposes of this read, this will signify the challenges. So these are the challenges for you in your own vortex and the challenges for your divine union in your own vortex. And I'm sorry, because I know I said that this was just going to be a general divine counterpart read, but to be honest, this is for the singles. I don't see no union here. I'm not picking up on no union vibes. This is the divine counterparts in separation. Well, the singles, not the ones in separation. This is not anything old. This is something brand new in this lifetime. This is not a reconciliation. This is not, and it's not to say, because I feel like, I don't know why I'm being called to say this right now, but I'm getting a message. It's not to say that there won't be people that try to come back. That is about to start happening. Not within the next 3 days, but that shit, that shit is finna start popping off. Like towards the end of November. I mean, towards the end of December. Like the last couple days, right? The last few days, it's going to be X's popping up out the motherfucking woodworks. Like real deal X's. And when I say X's, I mean multiple. And it's going to be one in particular that's going to trigger your ass, because this motherfucker's going to come back like very nonchalant. They going to come back like, hey, what's up? Why haven't you called me? Like, bitch, because you fucked me over. Like, what the fuck? Like, but they going to come back like they didn't even do anything. Like, that's definitely gonna happen. And do not take the trigger. Just let them know, like, my nigga, you are not worthy. Back the fuck up. Like, no, I don't want to chill with you. Boot scoot. Up out of here. And then there will be a significant ex with a significant history. You may have children with this person. In the relationship, it was extremely toxic. When I say extremely, I mean everything a motherfucker could have did wrong happened in this union. Real deal. Like, that's what I'm picking up. That motherfucker is gonna come back. And let me tell you something else, my baby. That motherfucker's gonna come back, and they gonna be different. They gonna be different. They gonna give you the apology you deserve. They gonna be done change some shit. They gonna be done, listen, they're gonna be a completely different person is what I'm picking up from the motherfucker that hurt you before. And understand that they probably have done the work, and that the things that they are saying to you is probably true. Now let me tell you what I'm also getting. This is a test. It is only a test. There is not a motherfucking thunderstorm or reconciliation in sight, okay? Understand that towards the end of October, there will be a major test in your intuitive capabilities, is what I'm getting. Because they gonna come back, and you're going to intuitively pick up that they are sincere, but you will also intuitively pick up that they are not right for you, even if they did make the changes, and they did. That's what I'm getting. They did make the changes. They are different, but they are still not right for you, and you know that. You will pick up on that during the course of this conversation. I don't know if it's something that comes out in the conversation that you don't like, or if it's just about you, accepting the apology, wiping the slate clean, and just understanding that, even with them coming to the table with all of their ducks in a row, y'all are still at different places, and this is just not, this is not your divine counterpart. So, depending on how you play these next 3 days may dictate the 3 days that follow. You feel me? Type shit is what I'm getting. So, again, that is going to come up the last few days of October, and it's a test. It's a major test. This is the last thing I feel that's like tying you down to the 3D a little bit. Like, it ain't holding you down, but it's like I get like you might have some type of, not deja vu, but what is it, like it's a shoulda coulda woulda type of feeling. Understand that energy is pulling you away from your vortex. That's you trying to control some shit. If it was meant for you, or if it was right for you, it would feel like this. It would be pulling you towards it, not resistant, not pushing you away. And then also understand this time in your life right now is a time like no other, divine, on both parts, masculine and feminine. This is a time like no other. This is a time where you have truly done all the work. You have truly done a lot of things in your physical 3D realm where you have completely wiped the slate clean. Period. To where at this point you are able to truly step into living life for you. Because before you really cleared all that shit, before you did all that work that we just did, you were still living in the shadows of your own karma and the karma of life's past, generational, ancestral bullshit, right? Remember, we spoke on that. So you were still, paying your debts to the universe for all of the shadow shit, right? So because of all this work you have done, now you are in a place of true alignment with source, in a vortex that has no other choice but to give, 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 because you have already paid all your debts, right? Do that make sense? You have evened out your spiritual bank account, my nigga. You done paid all your dues. So now all you have is to build upon, you know what I mean? So now you just building, building, stacking, stacking, stacking. Is what I just heard. You stacking, my nigga. You are a millionaire in the etheric realm right now, type shit. So understand, if something is coming to you, or if something is in your energy exchange or orbiting around your vortex, it's because you're still pulling that in for some reason or another. Get to the effect of that, or get to the cause of that. Don't just look at the effect. If you're still pulling in this negative energy of this shoulda, coulda, woulda shit, and you're not truly standing in the knowing of self, and when you truly know yourself, then you know that everything is cool. Like, if it come, if it go, if we blow up right now like Biggie and Pac, or if we blow up right now like, God forbid. Either way, we should be in a place where we are okay, where we are just neutral. You know what I mean? Because you can't control that shit. So if you trying to control some shit like, oh no, it could be this person, like we did have a great connection, and oh no, he is better now, that's you trying to control some shit. If you're doing that, if you're still holding on to those type of things, that's shit of the 3D. Period. So this is your last and final test is what I'm getting, and it's going to be a big one, my baby. So understand that keep stepping out on what you keep building on this clean slate in your bank account spiritually. You know what I mean? Don't go back into the negative by reverting to old 3D past behaviors that really don't serve you. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Keep going up. Keep building. Alright, so this, I'm sorry, I got off track, but that specific message was very much needed, for real. This deck will represent the challenges, right? So the things that are challenging your union, what you feel are a challenge to you, and your, in your vortex, and what you feel like are challenges in your vortex concerning your union is what I'm trying to get at. So, Source, give me very clear messages of how Divine feels about the challenges in his vortex currently and over the next 3 days. What are the challenges that Divine Masculine is feeling or facing in his vortex over the next 3 days and 72 hours? Oh, well, that one didn't want to go back in there, so I'm going to take this one. The challenge that Divine Masculine is feeling in his vortex in regards to himself is, again, the Two of Swords. I told you this was you. Psh. My baby, what did I just tell you? You're holding on to this low vibrational bullshit, whether it's with your karmic or whether it's with your baby daddy, baby mama who done got their life together and they trying to come back. This is some bullshit. You know it. Two of Swords, this is not a real choice. This is you playing with fate. You already know what's up. You already know what's right for you and what's not right for you. So the Two of Swords for me is you playing with fate. So, that's the challenge in your vortex for you personally, Divine Masculine. So now let's see, what does Divine Masculine feel like his challenges are in his vortex in regards to his divine union? with his divine feminine? What is his challenges over the next 3 days to 72 hours in regards to this union with his divine feminine? Give me messages of clarity, please, source. Jesus. Now this nigga want to get quiet. This nigga been busting at the seams. Okay, so I guess both of them's going to come out rigid like that. So he feels like the challenge in his vortex regarding his union with his divine counterpart, is the Wheel of Fortune with the number 10. The Wheel of Fortune. So he feels like if it's the challenge in his vortex regarding his union with his divine counterpart, this is something seen as negative. So is it a Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Is this not good luck but bad luck? Is he feeling like he's having bad luck? Or he's bad luck? What is this that I'm getting? The challenge in his vortex regarding y'all's union is bad luck? The challenge, I get it now, very clear. The challenge in his own vortex of why y'all ain't coming together is bad luck. Not luck. There is no luck. There is no chance. There is no coincidence. Luck is another fucking fancy word for karma, right? So, his bad karma. This Two of Swords shit. Playing with fate. This is the challenge in his vortex that's keeping you all from union. This karmic shit. As I just said that. Don't go back. Don't revert to your past behaviors, divine masculine. Don't do that. You're too smart for that shit. You done came too far, and motherfucker, you done paid too many bills. You done paid too many dues for too many motherfuckers to allow this motherfucking karmic to come over here and steal your joy. Because right now, you was in the clear, my nigga. You was stacking. So if you're feeling like you're not lucky, if you're feeling like your karma is not, that, it's not a good time, or it's not a good fate, or whatever, it's because you haven't cleared out the shit that is creating this bad luck, this bad karma. Clear that shit out, divine masculine. Now, in the next 3 days is what I'm getting. In the next 72 fucking hours, clear this shit out. Get it out of here. So what are the messages from Source in regards to the challenge that Source sees, and the challenge that... Okay, let me feel what the question is. What is the challenge? What challenges does Source perceive of the union? There it is. God damn it, I can't get the fucking question out. Because Source don't know. It ain't no problems. Only damn problem is you. Just get your shit together. But let's just at least try to pull a fucking card. Just at least one. I don't think we're even gonna get two for the challenges in the Source shit. I think it's probably just gonna be one. But we'll fucking see. Anyways, Source, please give me clear messages on what you perceive to be a challenge in this union over the next 3 days to 72 hours, Source. Give me a clear message of what you perceive to be a challenge in the union over the next 3 days or 72 hours. Perceived challenges in the union by Source over the next 10 of Cups. What did I say? Challenge. 10 of Cups. There is no fucking challenges. 10 of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is equal give and take. This is everything the fuck you wish for. Everything you wanted. All the love you can give is being given right back fucking to you. The challenge is you can't receive that, masculine, right now, because if you could, you wouldn't be perceiving a problem of bad luck. You wouldn't be perceiving that. So what Source is perceiving as a challenge right now is that you're not even putting yourself in alignment to receive all the love that feminine has to give you, which is probably why you're not here as hard as she's fucking pulling your ass. as much work as she's doing. And you have too. Don't let me give you the bad rap here. You have done a lot of fucking work. You are very strong, divine masculine. You are just not choosing wisely. And so that's keeping you at a low vibration where you're not able to receive everything you truly deserve. Everything that was made for you, meant for you. I told you this shit was alchemically made. You're not able to receive that. That's the challenge. Okay, so give me clear messages of what the divine feminine perceives is the challenge in her own personal vortex over the next 3 days to 72 hours. What is divine feminine perceived to be the challenge in her own vortex over the next 3 hours? 3 hours. 3 days to 72 hours. I wanted to take that card, but it didn't come all the way out, so I'm not. What does divine feminine perceive to be a challenge in her own vortex over the next 3 days to 72 hours? Divine feminine perceived challenges. Well, I got a lot. So, and I'm being called to take them all. This is a lot. So, first of all, we have the 7 of Cups. Oh, hold on. I got 2 black cards and 3 blue cards. So I feel like these 3 go together and these 2 go together. So the first question was, what does she perceive to be a challenge in her own personal vortex? It is the 8 of Cups. And so 8 is about movement, right? It's infinite forward movement. And then it's Cups. So it's the infinite deep knowing, and then there's a lot of water out here again with this Aquarius. I don't know why the fuck I just said Aquarius. I got an Aquarius cross watcher. That's what it is. Thank you, source. This karmic over here that you're dealing with, this little plaything over here, is an Aquarius. She's the Aquarius masculine. So again, what did I say over here? Earth energy, right? So it's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy that I was getting over here. And over here I was getting the Scorpio, Libra, Virgo. That's what it was. Lots and lots and lots of water. But your karmic thing over there, she's Aquarius. Yeah, she just chimed her little ass right on in. The fuck? So again, this our feminine, I'm sorry, I'm getting frustrated with this pesky ass karmic over here because now this bitch is talking. Lord. And I'm telling you, she's making my ears like, I don't know how you can stand this bitch. She just talk so much. And then she got this little ass, stupid ass voice that is irritating the fuck out of my ears. Like, for real shit. Like, bruh. I don't know how you did it. This bitch is irritating as fuck. Anyways, back to divine feminine and what she perceives as her fucking challenge in her own personal vortex for the next 3 days or 72 hours. We have the 8 of Cups. That infinite love. That forward movement. That stepping out on that infinite love. That's what she feels like her challenge is. Why is she not stepping out? Because of the 3 of Cups. Because of your karmic, because of this little Aquarius over here. It's probably why the bitch chimed in when she did, because she recognized herself in motherfucking feminine's energy. So she's over here like, oh yeah, bitch, I knew I got your attention. Because that's how the fuck she just yelled out when she said Aquarius. So she's doing everything. Understand, over the next 3 days, 72 hours, this bitch is going to be ringing your line, ringing your doorbell, ringing your hitter. She's on everything moving. You hear me? Real shit. You need to get that bitch up off you. So, the 8 of Cups, which is the infinite deep love. And why is that a challenge in her personal vortex? Because of the 3 of Cups. This karmic bitch over here chiming in. And the 7 of Cups. So, what is the 7 of Cups? Reflection. Right. Reassessment. So, her challenges in her own divine feminine, her challenges in her own personal vortex is giving infinite love, over giving maybe is what I'm getting. having the feeling of, or actually being caught up, or having the experience of a lot of Three of Cups energy, a lot of side bitch here, and she's experienced that a lot, so she's still holding on to that in her personal experience, which is also, you are mirroring each other here, which is also, let me tell you, Divine Feminine, and I'm gonna check myself too, because honey, I'm one of the, that this energy right here, it is directly challenging your vortex, my baby. Let me break this down for you, Divine Feminine. This is what you holding on to. This is what's challenging your vortex, your own personal vortex. Nothing to do with your counterpart. This is what's affecting your shit. You had this infinite love, right? These 8 cups of love that you was trying to pass out everywhere to everyone, trying to quench the thirst of all, trying to overgive yourself so much that you then found yourself in a pattern at times where you are giving, over giving, even loving a person to the point where, like with the baby daddy shit, again, like y'all are mirroring each other. Your baby daddy fucked you over, bitch, and you still kept helping him. Like every time he reached out to you, you still kept giving and giving and giving, even though he wasn't shit to you or your kids. He wasn't helping you. None of that shit. That's what I'm getting with this 8 of Cups. You are over giving of love, even to a motherfucker that didn't deserve it, and you're still holding on to that, Divine Feminine. That's fucking up. That's challenging your direct fucking vortex. This, which is, it's broken down more specifically for me with this 3 of Cups. You caught yourself in this pattern when you was overgiving of your love. You've inevitably found out that you were overgiving of your love because the person you were overgiving your love to was not truly accepting it, because he was accepting and receiving love from someone else. These 3 of Cups bullshit energy. Like, okay, so what you're holding on to emotionally that's challenging your vortex is the same shit that your Divine Masculine is kind of living in his 3D life right now. Y'all are fucking mirroring each other. I keep saying that. And then again with the 7 of Cups, which is the reflection, the assessment, the reassessment. So because of this energy, because of you giving, and then inevitably finding out that they wasn't receiving it because they was getting it somewhere else, return of the Mac type shit, because this nigga is going to be coming back at the end of October. And he have changed. So keep that up. I just heard Return of the Mac. And this is the shit the nigga was doing. Because of this energy, you fell into this 7 of Cups energy where you are, usually the 7 of Cups is like you coming into an enlightenment about something, like you gaining this deep inner knowledge or knowing of something that wasn't completely obvious to you before. So it's like in this energy, because of these 2 cards, it's like you started to reassess and second guess the things that you intuitively knew was right. Like you knew you was the shit, bitch. You knew you knew you could do it without that nigga. You knew that you didn't need him. You knew all of that shit. But because of this energy that you accepted for so long,